Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. This is going to be a super crazy video today, and not even like a very character-specific video. I just want to talk a little bit. Uh, so I just realized that a little bit ago that it was almost like the 7 year. I mean, it's a little bit over now. It was last month. It's the 7 year anniversary of Brad's moveset from Lawl What-If. And like it came out at like what was it? Like I think it's like May 7th. It's like a it's like a month after this now. But like man, Brad's moveset is like it's not one of my favorite movesets, I would say, but personally for me, it means a lot to me. Not I haven't even really played much. I've never finished Lisa the Painful. I was never into it at the time, but Brad's moveset is probably the moveset that really got me to want to interact with the LoL community a lot more. Just because it was just really nice. I thought, maybe I'd take a little bit of time to just talk about my personal. I mean, I've talked a little bit about my experience with the LoL community, how it does mean a lot to me. I'm passionate about it for, like, good reason. But I've never really talked about, like, my history too much. Um, so I've been watching LoL for many, many years, like, way back as far back as the original LoL. I watched it, like, when I Am Me and the King's Movesets were out. I didn't really see all the other LoL spin-offs that came out at that time. I saw a few here and there, not all the niche ones. I didn't even see Law What If when it was first coming out, but I didn't even know who Regular Dude was back then either. Um, it was just a weird time for me because, like, I'll be real, I wasn't a very smart kid. I didn't really understand much of like how Wi-Fi internet worked, and I was also just very generally very shy about interacting with people on YouTube or just anywhere in general outside of like very specific like chatting apps and such. So like I never communicated like how much I enjoyed LoL and like comment sections or whatever, but I saw a lot. I saw a lot of movesets, and I forget specifically if this was probably the one where like I think I saw this moveset for Brad, and this was like the first moveset I think of all I really saw, and I specifically remember loving it so much. Like I just like this is like the moveset that really told me what was important about like how you make a LoL character and how you make a moveset very good. Obviously, it has some flaws. Now, I would definitely say it's not perfect, but it's just like the music that played during this set, the fact that Brad was a very like back and forth character, depending on what he changed. He changed throughout the moveset. He was deceptively like really strong, but then he could be also really bad. And the animation was pretty good for like a sprite character. A lot of the stages looked really gorgeous. All the characters were very interesting to me. It was just wonderful. It became like for like many years afterwards. This was like probably one of the main three movesets that I would share with people the most whenever talking about LoL community with anyone that wasn't in the LoL community. Like we're just talking with my general friends. This was probably one of the ones I would always share just because I loved it that much. uh, that being said, again, yeah, it's like not perfect. You can kind of see here and there, like, there's a little bit of blurring in the movement. I think Cheesy said something about like this is just like some kind of Vegas After Effects or whatever. I don't really know the specifics. Again, I don't video edit. Apparently this was just a setting that he turned on and forgot to turn off, and so it kind of makes a lot of the in movement stuff look a lot worse. But I don't know. For the longest time, I actually liked it. I thought it just gave this LoL a different like look to it compared to others. But obviously, like in some ways, I still do like it. But it definitely hurts the animation in some parts more than others. Like let me get to one part. Like the bike part here. Like give me 1 second. Like I can barely even see Rolf. Like he is just so blurry there. I don't know how I ever thought that was good. But like again, like everything else, like the idols, like something about how Rolf moves. I didn't mind it. I thought it was different. I thought it looked interesting. It was good. And I think this was also like the move set that made me want to join the LoL Nexus. Yeah, This was like the because this was like over about like 7 years ago, and I think I was originally on Discord at least 2016, 2017, my original Discord account. Uh, and that I think it was like a year later when this moveset came out. It finally made me join the LoL Nexus, which was the main hub for LoL discussions and community talk at the time. Um, so like this was the moveset that really made me want to like just go out there and just talk. Now, no, people are still around. Like animation's getting better. People are still making really good characters. Like, and maybe just like I was also in a rough spot at the time mentally. I just wanted to like have some kind of community and just talk about stuff. And you know, I think it's kind of sweet that of all characters, Brad was the one that made me want to reach out and just like interact with people. And it's because of Brad's moveset at the end of the day that also made me make so many wonderful longtime friends in the LoL community that I'm still friends with today. So, this moveset might not be great or anything. It might have some flaws. I think even Cheesy said he personally really does not like this moveset anymore, that he'd really change it a lot now. Something about how, like, he doesn't like how half the time Brad is just a bad character. And in some ways, like, I can talk about the character and say, like, I think him being bad half the time was kind of the point of the game, too. Like, he needed to rely on others. But then again, there's not really anything in the moveset to you know, help out with that aspect either. Like he doesn't have a summon character to help him out, like Terry Hints or something. So like I can still admit there are flaws with this moveset, but nostalgia glasses and all that. I like Brad. Brad's cool, and he is the reason that I am here making videos about law, not just what if, but other laws in general today. Uh, I think that's nice. This isn't wasn't meant to be a crazy video. I just want to talk a little bit, just share some personal history. Uh, I hope one day Law What If maybe comes back. I just because I'm very partial to it. It's probably like up there as one of my favorite laws. Period. Just because like for personal reasons, like I am the way I am today, and I met people that I did because of this law. So the fact that it kind of ended, even though it ended on a high note, I still wanted to come back because it just means a lot to me. But yeah, I hope you appreciate it. This video. This is a little bit cheesy, maybe a little bit hokey, but I just want to talk a little bit. Maybe expect some more videos in the future. I just want to do this short thing here. But yeah, that's all for now. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.